Become a member, sign in, and start streaming today.
Well, it is time for our very favorite part of the show, Disgrace of the Week. As always, Ms. Calhoun, please start us off.
I'm sure most people in Colorado have read Stephen King's The Stand, and you might recall that people are doing a lot of what they're doing on the Western Slope right now, thanks to the norovirus. They're puking all over the world. Good people go to Boulder, bad people go to Las Vegas. What's happening right now on the Western Slope makes you think maybe The Stand is coming back to life again, although I'm not sure the good people are going to go to Boulder this time. But good luck to all of those kids, and have a really happy Thanksgiving out there on the Western Slope.
You're here. Eric.
How about the Denver councilwoman from the good area of town that we're sitting in right now, north central Denver, 5 Points, etc. Candy Citabacca is sort of demonstrating recently she wants to be much more provocateur than responsible council person. A week ago, she texts or tweets that gentrification is basically tantamount to ethnic cleansing. Gentrification is a serious problem, but let's not equate it to the Holocaust and Bosnia and Rwanda and a lot of other places. Then she picks this fight as a former Daniels scholar with the Daniels Fund, which has the temerity to actually use the money as the funder, Bill Daniels, the benefactor, Bill Daniels, intended and explicitly outlined. Time for a reassessment on the part of Ms. Citabacca.
Natasha.
This is an old disgrace and just truly a tragedy. After the 2017 gas pipeline explosion, which killed 2 people, we finally have some new regulations that are going to allow for some more transparency on where these pipelines are. So old disgrace and tragedy, thankfully something's coming out of it.
Shocking it took 2 years. You're right. Marie.
I got to go national here and just do the Republican treatment of some of our lifelong public servants who have been in the impeachment hearings this week. I had the privilege of working for President Obama for a number of years, traveling to so many foreign countries with him. And these foreign service officers, these lifelong diplomats, they give up so much for these jobs. They work in really tough places, they move their families around, and they're the reason we could have successful trips everywhere. And so I just don't like seeing anything attacking them, forcing people to go after them on Twitter. These people really give their entire career to our country, and I want to see a little more respect for them.
Time to say something nice. Patty.
In advance of Thanksgiving, Colorado may be suffering from high rents, horrible roads, but still, it's hard to imagine a better place to live, aside from some of those things, a place where new people can come, start businesses, have great ideas, where in general the conversation is very, unless you're on talk radio, is very civil. And especially those people who watch this show and always come up to us and talk about how much they appreciate it. We appreciate talking about this state too and how much we love it and how much we can criticize it. But thanks to everyone who watches Channel 12.
I could not second that any more vociferously, Patty. Well said. Eric.
I'm going to do the flip side of where Marie just was. I mean, the diplomats of the U.S. who we've seen in action in front of the House committee over the past week or two, Marie Yovanovitch, I think her name is actually Masha Yovanovitch, is what she goes by, was an incredibly impressive individual. Fiona Hill yesterday and others as well. It makes you proud that these kinds of people are representing us. And then to Donald Trump on the flip side of this, who just this morning is threatening to veto a bill expressing support for the dissidents in Hong Kong. It shows you why we need diplomacy more than ever.
Natasha.
Sticking with the holiday theme, my social media feed right now is full of events and dinners around the metro area, helping people in need, helping seniors, just giving back in different ways. So I just, the Denver Rescue Mission, which of course every year does their annual turkey drive to make sure that people have a way to celebrate as we enter next week's holidays. Just kudos to everyone for taking that time and focusing on giving back.
Well said. Marie.
Last night, I went to a show called the Improvised Shakespeare Company at DCPA. It was a ball. I never thought I would laugh until I cried watching Shakespeare, but they basically take an audience suggestion, make up an entire show. It's here through March. Highly suggest if you have family in town next week and you don't know what to do to check it out.
Perfect. I want to say something nice too. We have a few visitors back in the control room. My parents, Mary Ann and John, were able to join us. So it's great to have you back there, Mom and Dad. Thanks for actually making this possible. They thought I'd just be talking to just talking to random strangers when I grew up, and actually get to talk on TV. So thank you.